Hey guys, welcome to Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a daily vibe pick a pile. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 piles. You can pick as many or as few as you like. It is entirely up to you. So without further ado, let's see what we have behind pile number 1, shall we? So we have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. So here I would say that someone's perception of the truth is making them hold back in some way. It could be hold back finances. It could be holding back feelings. Somebody's being reserved. It could be with the 4 of Pentacles, it could also be someone withholding some form of wisdom. Maybe somebody knows something that they're not saying. I feel like it's a bit like someone's got an egg and they're sitting on it. There's something that somebody needs to communicate, which they're not doing. Or there's information that someone has that they could use, that they could communicate to maybe help someone in a situation. Or maybe help a situation, but they're not doing it. They're sitting on their egg. This person could be spying and watching on a particular situation as well. And they know that if they said what it is that they needed to say, that somehow things would be different, but they're not doing it. They know they have the power to do so, but they're not doing it. It could also be that someone's perception of the truth is not correct. It could be that this person is watching. It could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it could be that this person is watching. They could be watching and waiting for an idea. It could be some form of message of truth that brings on an idea or some form of brand new beginning. I feel somebody's watching a situation, somebody's watching something. And as I said before, they have the capacity to intervene in some way. It's not like the situation is going in a negative way. It's not going in a negative way with the Ace of Swords. It's not. It's something new that something new has happened. And somebody is watching because they hold a position. Even though this is a page, it's like they hold a position within this situation that can turn something about it around. So what they're doing is, because this is a new situation, this is something new. It could be someone new that someone's interacting with, or somebody, something that's new about this situation that this person is just observing. But they have a role in it. Their role is in it. This Page of Swords. They're involved. However, they are keeping themselves, they're staying removed from it and just observing. There is something they can add to it, but they're not adding to it, which could possibly make the situation better, although the situation at the moment is not bad, but they could add something to make it better. A bit like baking a cake. I don't know why that just came to me. Okay, so we have allowance. Interesting. And it says, the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. And so this is exactly what I feel that someone is not doing. Somebody's not allowing here. They're not allowing there's some kind of judgment. There's some kind of resistance here. Maybe even fear. Or even opinion, somebody's opinion. So somebody is feeling like what they're doing in this situation is valid because of their opinion, because of their judgment, because there's resistance in some way. Somebody feels that what they're doing is right. Oh, I'm just going to watch and see. However, you should be open to whatever comes your way. Be open. Allow. Don't resist. There's definite resistance here with the Four of Pentacles. But it's coming from a place of possibly judgment. It could be coming from a place of opinion, fear, any one of those places. So allow. Number 9. Allow it to be. If you've got something, if you've got a role to play in this situation, then play your role. Just be fair. Improving health. I did think that with the Four of Pentacles as well, that somebody needs to improve their health. Somebody could be holding on to sickness even. Somebody could be owning a sickness that they just don't have to own. I did see that in the very beginning with the Four of Pentacles. I did think that somebody could be owning a sickness as well, that they just don't need to own. It's just not. You're going to make yourself even more sick if you own it. So be open to remedy, solutions, try new things. Okay, pile number 2. We have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the 8 of Swords. Okay, so coming from a good place is this mini tower moment, which leaves somebody feeling trapped in some way, trapped mentally. It's coming from a good place, a good solid background with this 10 of Pentacles. Some sort of truth comes out of this that causes a tower moment, which leaves this person then feeling in their head about a situation, not acting, feeling perhaps even removed from a situation. Isolated, perhaps, is more of the word. Because of this truth that comes in rather speedily and causes a mini tower moment, it leaves someone feeling isolated. Leaves someone feeling alone. So could someone be pushing someone away? There's a solid background here. There's a solid situation with this 10 of Pentacles. This is ultimate family living, having your being able to take care of generations before and after you, being in a very good financial position, having a happy, healthy relationship with your spouse, or, you know, and with your children, you know, happy, healthy relationship, the kind of being in a good financial position, happy, just being happy. So somebody who could be coming from that, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody who could be coming from that situation, could be wanting to speak some kind of truth, but it leaves someone feeling isolated. It breaks something down. It could be this person who ends up feeling isolated. It could even be the Knight of Swords, the Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. It could even be them that ends up feeling isolated as a result of speaking this truth, which causes a mini tower moment. Or somebody could be moving from this feeling of isolation, speaking their truth and moving towards their 10 of Pentacles as well. It could go that way also. There is this truth that gets spoken by this Knight of Swords is not going to be pretty. It isn't. It just feels like it's just not going to be nice. It's going to be true, but it's not going to be nice. It's going to cause a shake-up, and this could be a temporary energy with this 8 of Swords. Hopefully this is something that someone could come out of. It seems a bit harsh, especially if everybody was in a good place before. It's like someone's got something to say. It's like someone's saying, "Oh well, I've got to tell you something that's gonna, you know, shake you to the core." It kind of feels a little bit like pile number one, where someone has something to say in a situation. They could speak up about something, but they're not saying it, and maybe they actually do, but their timing might be off, because it could leave someone feeling very, very isolated, someone feeling very alone, someone feeling in their head about something, someone feeling, I want to say dejected, dejected, someone just feeling, just isolated outside of the the family, like pushing someone out of the family. I feel what this Knight of Swords will be doing. Pushing someone out of the fold, pushing someone out of the group, pushing someone out of the family, pushing someone out. So we have solar plexus, number 3, and it says, the yellow flower of life supports our sense of self, our personal power and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. And that is solar plexus. Interesting. So this person, whoever this 8 of Swords, whoever is going to be the person that feels, before I turn this card over, whoever is going to be this person that feels isolated, you need to know who you are and what your contribution is to the whole. Don't let somebody else make you feel like an outsider in a situation that you know you should be very comfortable in. If this is a family, if this is a group, and you know that you have as much place, as much right to be there as anybody else, don't let someone push you out. Reconsider. Don't let someone push you out. Don't let someone make you feel isolated. If you have as much right to be there as anyone else, I'm also thinking as well, that for some of you, as I said, you know, it comes to when it could be a relationship situation as well, where I was saying pushing someone out of the family. It could be that someone wants to be involved in some way, and I think maybe they're being kept out on the periphery. Someone wants to be involved in the family, but there's like somebody who's just keeping them away with their words. They're keeping that person at bay with their words. They're keeping that person away. Somebody wants to be in the family, and somebody is like keeping guard, keeping them isolated, keeping them away. And maybe that person should reconsider what they're doing, because personal power, knowing who you are and your contribution to the whole is important. And if you are hindering that contribution to the whole, if this person deserves to be part of that family, then reconsider your reasons for keeping that person out. Okay, pile number 3. Oh, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Lovers. So a passionate message, a message of passion could be coming towards an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, and it could be to do with love. I feel in this respect, this Queen of Swords is normally, you know, I'd say the Queen of Swords, and particularly in this deck as well, I'd say the Queen of Swords is quite cold, but she seems warm today. The energy seems warmer, so I feel that this Queen of Swords is happy to have this information. This Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini is happy to have this information. Either they're happy to share this information, it's something that they wanted to hear, it's something that they wanted to, it's something that they wanted to happen. It could be that this Queen of Swords is sending a passionate message, or this Queen of Swords is receiving a passionate message. But either way, this is going towards something that she wants to happen. He or she, male or female, this air sign wants to happen. Could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries as well. But I feel that there's something she's been looking forward to, this Queen of Swords, this air sign, something that they've been looking forward to, this air sign. And it's to do with a decision in love. And maybe this is a passionate message from the person that this air sign wanted to hear from. And so now they can make their decision in love. Maybe they were waiting to hear some form of information. So this Queen of Swords can act or make a decision. Although the Swords, King and Queen of Swords tend not to wait to make a decision. They use their intellect and they use their ability to see situations, you know, from a balanced point of view. That's normally how they make their decisions. But there's something here about this message that does influence this decision that's made in love. Could be even a download. Could be a younger fire sign. We have Divine Feminine. And it says, the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. And that is Divine Feminine number 21. It could be as well that this Queen of Swords could be using her Divine Feminine energy in some way to influence a decision that needs to be made in love. Could also be. And it says not the right time. It could be that there is, I think with the Queen of Swords, I feel that she has the propensity to be harsh, maybe more masculine with her energy. And I feel that this is a time to be more soft. And yeah, just be more soft. But I feel, as I said at the beginning, I felt like this Queen of Swords, her energy was warm. I don't normally pick it up, especially not from this deck with the Queen of Swords. And so I feel like there is some softness, there is some warmness that's coming from this Queen of Swords at the moment. It's interesting that she's got, that the air sign's got, well, the pile number 3's got not the right time. Well, when we look at the theme, we've got improving health, we've got reconsider, we've got not the right time. So if someone's planning on making a decision, we'll see what this one says. It looks like be patient. So pile number 4, we have the Empress, we have the 2 of Cups, and we have the Justice card. So here, love with a Libra or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or even a Taurus. It could be money as well, you know, pleasurable things in relationships. It could even be a more formal step in a relationship. You know, it could be like maybe not a wedding, maybe not a traditional wedding, but it could be a coming together, like a blessing, when you get a relationship blessed, or you get a relationship, I think confirmed, I think legally confirmed, but not a traditional wedding, not like a religious wedding. I feel like this is like is it a confirmation? I think it's a relationship confirmation, where you have your relationship confirmed legally, but it's not a traditional marriage. I don't know if people still do that. I know people used to do that a lot. I might show my age. But anyway, yeah, so it could be a confirmation of a relationship. It could be a further commitment in a relationship. There's some form of justice about this relationship, and apart from it being an equal balance relationship, there's more balance that comes here with the justice, is divine intervention. We have a major arcana, two major arcana as well, justice and the Empress. So I do feel that this could be a relationship that the Empress has wanted for a while, has waited for, or is looking upon favorably. And with the Justice card, I feel that there is some kind of, it could be a legal situation, but I'm feeling more like this is a confirmation of this relationship, but a legal confirmation. There is some kind of official documentation, or, that has been signed to say that these people are together. It's not necessarily a wedding. It could be, but I don't think it's gone that far. But there is an official confirmation of this. It could be that there's an engagement of some kind, and that people are announcing this. It could be that as well. Either way, there's a lovely equal balance relationship here with justice. It's all things fair and just. It's fair, it's balanced, it's open, it's honest, it's loving, it's abundant. It's lovely, really nice energy. And we have root chakra. And it says, the frequency of root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. And that is root chakra. Let's see if you guys can get that clearly. Interesting. And then we have, there's something better. Look at that. So it says, improving health, reconsider, not the right time, there's something better. So the general theme for today, I'm feeling that there is, someone is teetering between a decision to make. Somebody does not know whether to push someone away from the family, keep something to themselves, receive and make a decision in love, or be patient. I feel if they're patient, then they get this. There's a lot of energy that's coming through over the past few days, which is about wait, that I've been getting anyway from spirit. Wait. Not yet, not now. There's a lot of that's been coming through the readings. I think, gosh, the weekly readings. I think at the moment I'm currently recording the bi-monthly love readings. It's come out there as well. It's come out in the daily vibes. It's come out a lot, this whole energy. Weekend reading as well. It's come out a lot, this whole waiting. Wait. Be patient. There's something that's going to come to fruition, but it's just not time yet. And so I feel again that this any headstrong, hard and fast decision that you have to make, give it time. There's more. I feel there's more information for you to gain with all of these swords. Almost in every single pile today, we've got the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, we've got the Knight of Swords, we've got the Queen of Swords. There's some truth. There's a truth here. There's truth and clarity, honesty. There's something that's going to change the dynamic of a situation. It could be the dynamic of a relationship, be it a family relationship, be it a romantic relationship, be it a friendship. There's some kind of truth today, that's the theme of today, that's going to impact on a relationship of some kind. And maybe it hasn't come out yet. Maybe people are still holding on. Maybe people are still deciding what to do or how to, where everybody's settling into their position within this, this thing that's going to unfold. Really, gosh, really interesting energy, guys. This is probably the longest daily vibe I think I've ever done. My goodness, wow. Okay, so thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. A very interesting day. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay well, stay well, stay well. Mwah. Many blessings to you. See you again tomorrow.